Welcome back, and we're going to pick up where we left off with the greatest common divisor program. But I said that this program really didn't work too well for me because if I wanted to keep testing for multiple pairs of integers, I have to restart the program. It's just it's tiring. Just expressing my disgust for that. The application should just stay active until I decide it should be done. So in order for us to do that, you have to code that into your application. And I provided a template that does just that. It keeps the program active until you decide you want the program to be done. So let's take a look at the template. Now you have a link in your Blackboard to this template. The template is in my gist account, and all gists come down as zip files. And so what you're going to need to do is download the zip file. Then you're going to extract the zip file. In this case, there's only going to be one file in there. And so what I did that already. Let me take a, okay, I did that already. And there's only one file that I'm going to take. I'm going to take that file and dump it into the, I guess, chapter 6. Well, I can't do that. I have to bring it out. I have to take it out of it. Hold on. Let's bring this out over here. Put it on my desktop. Okay, I put it on my desktop. It's probably out of view. But then I move it from the desktop into my project, copy the files, and then I have the project here. For whatever reason, it didn't want to go into the chapter 6 package, but that's okay. It's in my project. I'm going to drag that into my chapter 6. Template for class, right there. There it is. There's the project right there. Okay, let's take a look at it. First things first, what I'm going to do is when you move something into a package, Eclipse automatically puts a package statement into the source code, which is what you need. I'm going to move it out of there. I don't want that package statement to be the very first thing. So what I'm going to do is move it down a little bit because I want to expose the main header. Now there's no excuse. In the template, I give you a section where you put in your name, date, course number, all the information that I want you to type into a program source file. And just fill that in. Go ahead and fill that in. The next thing I would do is say change the name of the class. The name of the class template for projects. This is not what you're doing here with this program. What you want to do is generate GCF, greatest common factors. Generate GCF. That's fine. And it's up to you what you want to call it. Now, of course, because you've changed the name of the class, you're going to get an error because the name of the class has to match the name of the file. So that's easy to fix. Right-click, rename the file to generate GCF. Okay, that's done. No errors. But see, when you run this program, let's run this program right now, just the template. And this is just, right now, it gives you a little welcome message that says, welcome to CSC-111 project template. That's not what we want. Okay, the title of the application is given here, so you might as well change the title of the application to be Generate Greatest Common Factor. And we'll call this version 1.0, assuming that there'll be a 2.0. And so we'll keep the prompt going. See what's going to happen here. Now, if I run greatest, it's got to be spelled right, of course. Okay, greatest. I'm going to run this program again. Okay. Hey, welcome to Generate Greatest Common Factor. Now, this program right now doesn't do that. It just takes a value. I'll type in the number 5, and it processes the number 5, and that's all I'm doing. This is just a template. Do you want to do this again? No is the default. No is the default. So if I type in yes, I'm processing another number, 313, and process that. Do I want to again? No, I'm bored with this already. And see, it gives you a nice terminating message that says, thank you for using generate greatest common factor version 1.0. Now, here's what you want to do now. Okay, take this code out. Take this code out of the process. First off, well, I think we should probably look at the main method. Do not change the main method. Okay, I won't. And you could take a look at this code to prove to yourself that this is what this does. Basically, it's a do-while loop. I process some execution based on the arguments and whatever I pass in as my scanner. See, the scanner really needs to be created in the main method. And so I created it in the main method. You don't have to create a scanner. The template does it automatically for you. So, because you know you're going to have to prompt for a couple of numbers. You're going to have to create a scanner, but the template does it for you. So you save yourself the work of doing that. So this process method is going to take that scanner, and if you've had any arguments, it takes those arguments, passes those in. And you keep doing this while, see, this is a function. Do this again, it returns true or false. Okay, based on the prompt, I pass it to scanner, and basically do this again. Prompt, print the prompt, enter a line, and if that line is got a yes in it, then we'll do it again. This returns true. And then if I say no or hit enter or whatever, I close the scanner, thank the person for using the program, continue. You come down to do this again. Don't change that either. Don't change that. Basically, the code that you're going to want to deal with is all the code you're going to start coding in your start your logic in the process method. Start here and remove this code. That's merely a sample. Take that code. I'm going to save that next line. I'm going to talk about that in a sec. But take the code that's in the main method that basically executes. Let me copy this code here. I don't need scanner information. That scanner has been done. Let me copy that code, move this into my generate GCF, paste that right in. And so there's an error here because I called my scanner input in my other program. I have to call it SC. So SC has to come in. Change that, SC, and I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Now, the only thing that's missing is the GCD method. Okay, so basically every time I run the program, process starts, I prompt for the first integer, second integer, I call GCD, which is missing. So let's go to the GCD, and let's copy the GCD. That works really nice. I like this Euler's method right over here. Euler's method. Copy this. Put that, and as many methods as you want, put them right in that section here. Control V. Right there. And you know what? It should just work. It should just work. Now there could be some warnings here. If I go over here and you say, well, there's a warning, I'm never using that argument. Eclipse is warning you that you have some stuff in your program that you're not using. You can leave that alone because the program is going to work. It's going to work. Enter the there it is, first integer. I'm going to say 36 and 48. And look, it works nice. And do I want to do this again? Sure, I want to do it again because, see, I'm not starting the program. It just keeps doing it over and over again. 313 and 10 should be 1 because 313 is a prime number, and I'm bored already, so I'm going to hit no. Okay? So there's your template. Very simple. Oh, by the way, I should mention one thing. Okay? You've got to make sure that you clear your keyboard. Okay? Because what happens is it's asking for a first integer, and then it's asking for a second integer, but that doesn't clear the line because what you could be typing in. You could be typing in 12 as the last value, but in the back there's a new line character. There's a new line character, and what happens is it's going to read the 12, but the pointer in the keyboard is actually pointing to the new line character, and so that new line character will still be in the keyboard. And since the do again method shares the opened scanner that your process method shares, okay, it's going to read that new line character as a next line. Next line comes in as a blank string, and a blank string is not equal to Y, so it will kill the program. This returns false. So you got to make sure you clear your keyboard. So leave that line in there. And that's it. That's really pretty much it. And if you're a real stickler like me, do you want to remove the warnings? Okay, I'm not using args. Those are command line arguments that we'll talk about later. I'm going to do a quick fix. Suppress unused suppress warnings, and just have Eclipse generate this command to Eclipse to the compiler to just suppress any unused variable warnings, like so. And now I don't think I have any other warnings in here, and so I would submit this, provided of course I put my global documentation in there. And that's it. The template is not hard to use, but you must use it for command line programs in this course. All right, we'll go to the next video. I'll see you in the next video. I think the next video will be on prime numbers. Okay, take care. Bye.